These videos are made for the purpose of entertainment. These are not made to give you an excuse to harass the original creator. I do not condone the harassment or bullying of the creators featured in these videos.
Since I'm taking a break from Blue Moon Song because I had a meltdown over it, we're reading a different story today. This is Rose Angel by Michiko Angel Love on DeviantArt. She also posted the story to fanfiction.net where it was completed. DA only has 12 chapters and fanfiction.net has 19. This story is a joke fanfic. The main character for this story is named... oh, good lord. Michiko Romansuenjeru Defenda. If that name didn't give away that this was a joke, the last chapter of the story, which you can only find on fanfiction.net, is only 4 lines. Everyone is dead. They all died. The story was made for the purpose to mock Mary Sue's. If you made it to the end, good for you. I am so sorry. So yeah, it's a joke fic. I just needed something purposely silly and stupid to read to refresh my brain. I'm still going to be going about this how I usually do story readings. I'll cut in with commentary and point out things, mostly because I actually want to try and rewrite this and make it a serious story. It's fun to do that with joke fics, and it's good writing practice too. Since I already told you what chapter 19 says, I'll be skipping it entirely, but before we get into the story, let's take a look at our main character, Michiko, because there is artwork of her on DA. She is a fairly simple looking character, white blonde girl with purple tips, light purple bow, pink dress, angel wings, and yellow, green, and red eyes. Certainly a color combination, that is. She's gonna be fun to redesign, that's for sure. The description for this story reads, 16-year-old Michiko Romansuenjeru Defenda lives the perfect love. She has a great boyfriend, a great job, with a great co-worker/partner, and great friends, but it all changes when her twin siblings attack. Why did they want to kill her? What did she do? Find out. Honestly, not a horrible premise. The main character's life is going good. She's got a boyfriend, a job she likes, with co-workers she likes, and then it all comes crashing down when her siblings attack her and try to kill her. You could do a lot with that alone. Just gotta change the reason behind why her siblings are trying to murder her. Did she run away from her mob family? Is she an escaped experiment? Does she just have really shitty parents and siblings? You've got options. Let's see what the actual story decides to do. Oh wait, I forgot to mention. This is a Naruto Soul Eater crossover fic, so have fun with that knowledge. Chapter 1. Petals Fall. The sun rose like a golden orb in the sky. Michiko had opened her eyes like she did for the past 16 years of her life and looked outside the window placed above her head. Her eyes were a forest green with red irises and a gold trim. Michiko yawned. What a beautiful Monday morning, she proclaimed. Well, time to go to work, but I better eat first. God, reading the word orb in a fanfic gives me flashbacks. It's become one of those words that you, for the most part, want to avoid, especially as a descriptor for eyes and the sun and moon. It just sounds so tacky. Also, the most unrealistic thing about this so far is her being that bright and happy on a Monday morning. Anyone that chipper on a Monday morning is not to be trusted. They are a witch. When Michiko wasn't in school during the summer, she worked for the Pink Wing Corporation, where everyone would work to make peace in the world. So she works for a place that's sole purpose is to maintain world peace. Okay, we are not off to a horrible start. That could still work pretty well. At least for a story that's not supposed to be a fan fiction, which, does this take place in the Soul Eater world or the Naruto world? Or is it neither and the characters are thrown into an original world, kind of like Blood Raining Night? Don't like the name for the corporation she works for. Pink Wing Corporation? It just sounds a bit too bland for my tastes. She exited her room to enter the kitchen, where her boyfriend was cooking breakfast. Michiko was dating Death the Kid, or as she called him, Kid-kun. Oh boy. Good morning, Michiko-kun. I made pancakes. Symmetrically, of course, Kid said. Michiko giggled. Always symmetrical. Thank you, Kid-kun. Her golden hair was plum purple tips, was tied symmetrically into a ponytail with a lavender bow. She wore a bright pink dress with red trim and a red belt. The back was cut out to expose her angel wings. On her feet, she wore lilac boots with pink, red trim, and pink bows. Okay, we saw the dress and the bow, but now I'm trying to imagine the boots. It reminds me a lot of the outfits people would describe characters wearing or have those collages thrown in the middle of the story they made on that one website. I don't remember what it's called anymore, but it was a website where you could search for clothing items and accessories and put them into a collage together so you could see how the outfit, would pair together. The outfits, 9 out of 10, were fucking awful. The most disgusting things known to man. I don't know what it was with people back then, but no one had a sense of fashion. And listen, I'm no fashionista myself, but I know when an outfit looks like shit. You look symmetrical and beautiful today, Michiko-kun, Kid said, hugging Michiko. They kissed passionately like they could see nothing in anybody else but each other. They have only been going out for a year, but they knew they would want to get married one day. Do you have work today, my symmetrical beauty? Michiko sighed. I do, my dearest Kid-kun, but I will be back. You spread love, and I adore that. Just make sure you save some for me later, Kid said with an eyebrow wiggle. Michiko blushed and giggled. Of course, my dear, I only have true love for you. Knowing these two are teenagers, reading this gives me the ick. This would have been better if they were 20. Still young, but not so young that I feel like I'm gonna catch a case for reading this. Michiko walked out the door and flew to work. On the way, she accidentally ran into 2 other angels. I'm so sorry, Mr. and Miss. Please forgive me. You too! Michiko screamed at the top of her lungs. It was her younger, older siblings. Last I remember, you were kicked out of the orphanage. Younger, older siblings. Dear God, what a description. At least I'm already getting ideas for a rewrite. I could work with this. I'd have to change all the canon characters to OCs, but that's easy work. You thought wrong, the male said. We came to end you, the female said. They both began in unison. Mom and Dad never wanted you. They clearly didn't want you to either, you little shits. You were all in an orphanage. They attempted to attack Michiko, but Michiko dodged out of the way. Love protect, Michiko yelled, shooting orange beams out of her hands. She blasted the 2 into the ground. The 2 twins groaned in pain. We will get you, said the female. We will be back, said the male. The 2 disappeared in a blue flame. Michiko sighed. Thank God. She quickly flew to work to inform her partner. Oh yeah, I'm getting ideas. I'm already brainstorming a backstory and lore. This is why I started Fix This Shit Friday. I know a lot of you think like me, and whenever I read stuff like this, joke stories, joke OC bios, I immediately start rewriting and working it in my head, and it gets me out of writer's block so fast. So far, what I have, Michiko works for a secret organization that protects the world from the supernatural. The organization is disguised as something super normal, maybe something that requires their staff to travel a lot. My first instinct is actors and pop stars, something like that, but I don't know. I'll workshop it later. I'm thinking they work like magical girls. The love power thing reminded me a lot of magical girls, so that's what I want to go with, maybe. The people who are chosen to help protect the world are gifted little charms that allow them to use the powers of supernatural creatures or something. And Michiko has one that grants her angel powers. Her siblings are sent off somewhere when she was younger, and they come back yielding the power of not only angels, but other creatures as well, and she just barely manages to fend them off before they retreat. The vibes I would want are early 2000s magical girl anime, like Tokyo Mew Mew and Sailor Moon. That's what I've got so far. I'm sure as I read, I'll change things and rework it as needed. But that's what I thought first. So we got that written down. We will come back to it later. Chapter 2, Cry of a Rose. Michiko burst through the door of the Pink Wing Corporation. Gara, she screamed, I need your help. Gara, making Sandman in the middle of the room, turned to her. What do you need help with? Michiko gasped for air. My siblings are after me again. They're back. Gara became confused. Weren't they banished by Death-sama? That's what I remember. Oh hey, Gara is here now. Run, Gara! Run while you still can! Get out of here! Also, I do like the idea of her siblings having been a problem before, and now they're back to finish the job. That's also something I could work with. There's so many possibilities. So many ways you can work this and make it such an interesting story. I thought they were, but they're back. I used my love protect to defend myself, Michiko said. Gaara sighed. I see. I'll get Sage Fellatio and Sage Aisu. They should be able to help. You honestly think a green raccoon and a green penguin would help us? Michiko asked sarcastically. Gaara gasped. They are the great sages. Though you are the last person who would ever need help. You are the most powerful agent here, and you've already mastered Sage mode in only 5 months. I get the feeling this Sage thing is something from Naruto, but I don't know. And, I tried Googling the characters to see who they were, but, fellatio is literally a sex term. I cannot find any characters by these names anywhere, so I think they're just OCs. No, I must defeat them myself. I just need more training. Gaara nodded. I shall request the sages to teach you in the morning. Michiko got home later after work. Kid-kun was cooking pasta for dinner. Hello, my little symmetry. How was work? Michiko did not want to worry Kid-kun with what happened with her siblings. It was good. Kind of stressful, but good. Kid-kun smiled. Lovely. Hey, you saved some love for me, right? Michiko smiled and nodded. Let's go free this time, she said. They went to the bed and did their business. Soon after, both fell asleep. Outside, the twins were watching. Oh, hell no. Yo, I know this is a joke fic, but can we not? Please and thank you. On top of some, weird pedo shit going on, we got mild incest, too? I don't want to read even the implication that 2 teenagers were doing stuff. No thanks. Damn. What the hell? It's always really weirded me out when people use things like that and incest for their joke fics. I know the point of these types of stories was to upset DeviantArt users back in the day, right? But it's always felt so wrong to use and joke about things like that. It's just kind of icky vibes, man. Chapter 3, Mission Select. The next day, Michiko walded into work. Hey there, Michiko, a creepy voice came up from behind her. Michiko gasped and turned around. It was her best friend, Salem. Oh, it's you. You scared me. Oh, another OC? I hope? Also, I know it's supposed to be walked, but I keep reading it as waddled. So she waddled into the room, waddle waddle, till the very next day, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-dum. Salem chuckled. Sorry there, friend. Hey, I got something to show you. Salem pulled out a knife. Knife. Michiko gasped. You got a new knife! Good for you! Salem crookedly smiled. Thanks, I'm keeping it on a rope around my neck, she said, placing it around her throat, over her black shirt. Salem pulled up her olive cargo pants and fixed her gray-black cap. Her brunette hair reached her mid-back. Salem's eyes were dark red color, like the devil. So the knife is attached to a rope that's around her neck. I'm trying to imagine that, and I can't think of anything that does not look goofy as hell. How is Kit doing? Salem asked. Michiko blushed red like a tomato. He's doing well. Salem rose an eyebrow. You fucked, didn't you? No, we did not. Michiko blushed harder. Salem cocked her head. You liar. I'm calling the police. Michiko groaned and turned away. Whatever. Salem followed. So, what we gonna do today? You, Gaara, me, and Kisame go out again and fight some baddies? Yeah, sure, but you can't cut them this time, Michiko scolded Salem. Salem frowned. But, my new knife! I don't care, not this time! Michiko was too bust yelling at Salem to notice that she was going to run into someone. She accidentally ran into Gaara. Gaara, I'm sorry. Gaara smiled and patted her head. It's alright, don't get too worried. Michiko smiled. Me and Salem were thinking of going to our next mission. You're coming, right? Kisame will be there too. Sure, little angel, Gaara smiled. Michiko grinned and blushed. Yay! Oh, is this going to end with Gaara, Michiko, and Kid all in a relationship together? Or is this going to be she leaves Kid for Gaara? They walked to the sage's office. On the way, they met up with Kisame. Hey there, partner, Salem yelled. Hey, Salem. Or should we refer to you as Madame Guillotine after our last mission, Kisame said. Salem narrowed her eyes, but grinned. Ha, very funny. We're all going to get another mission. Want to tag along? Kisame nodded. Sure do. They all continued to the sage's domain. On the way, Michiko felt strangely sick. Oh, good lord, no. If she's pregnant, I'm gonna throw something. Chapter 4, Sage Leave. The four entered the sage's office. They heard some yelling. God damn it, Fellatio, stop eating out of the garbage, said the green penguin. But there's Pocky in here. Chocolate Pocky. Calm yourself, Asui, said the green raccoon, Fellatio, to the penguin. You know, I kind of thought that calling them a penguin and raccoon when they were first mentioned was not literal. Why did you name the raccoon that? Oh my god. The penguin, Aisu. I called her Asui, didn't I? I probably did. Whoops. Asu facepalmed. Whatever, Asu turned to the four in the doorway. Oh, hello there. What's up? Michiko smiled. We want to go on another mission. Fellatio popped her head out of the garbage. You know, I don't think I should be calling her that, considering what it is. Maybe I should give her the raccoon a nickname. You know, I'm gonna call the raccoon Felicia from now on. This raccoon's name is Felicia. I don't want to keep saying that word, knowing what it means. No, I don't want to anymore. Her name is Felicia now. Felicia popped her head out of the garbage. I hear there is a week-long mission. You have to help people who were affected by the earthquake in Celestial Empire in the east. Aisu perked up. That's perfect. You should finish up just in time for school. Salem frowned. Fuck school. Fuck teachers. Fuck it. Kisame smirked. Don't fuck the teachers. Though, they probably get more than me. Salem smiled. Nah, you're pretty good looking too. Blue's my favorite color. What does that have to do with anything? Gara sneered. Enough, you two. Now, the Celestial Kingdom, you said? I googled the Celestial Kingdom. Just wanted to see if it was from Naruto. I didn't think it would be, but I wanted to check. And nope, it's the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. No idea if that was intentional or not, but that's what the Celestial Kingdom is. You could also use the name for a fictional place. It has a nice ring to it. Aisu nods. Yep. Oh, and be sure to find some hot men for me. Or women. Whatever's there. Felicia was shocked. Wait, what? Aisu sweeted. Just go, she yelled, and the four, Michiko, Gara, Salem, and Kisame exited the room. Onward to the Celestial Kingdom! Wait, I should tell Kid-kun first, Michiko said. Salem sighed. Alright, we'll go tell him. Gara grunted. Make it quick. He looked really pissed and was blushing hard. Salem smirked. Aw, you jealous? Gara glared at her and Salem sighed. Dude, chill. I'm joking. Under her breath, she said. Mostly. So only Gara could hear it. Michiko didn't understand what was going on. I'll be right back. She left to run into the house. Gara looked at Salem. You don't tell her shit, got it? Salem chuckled. Oh, come on. You know you hate them together. Gara sighed. Okay. So does Gara not like Kid? Also, don't know why Michiko couldn't have just texted him, but okay. Meanwhile, inside, Michiko was saying goodbye to Kid. I love you, my symmetrical angel, Kid said. I love you too, Kid-kun, Michiko said. Don't get hurt. I would hate if you did. I'll be fine. I'm really strong after all, Michiko giggled. Kid smiled. Yes, you are. He kissed her forehead. Bye, Symmetry Girl. Bye, Kid-kun. Michiko flew out the door in glee. Death looked out the window and waved. He made eye contact with Gara. Kid blushed and smiled. Gara smiled and waved back, also blushing. Then he left with the other three. Kid sighed. Oh my god! Is she gonna get dumped and Kid and Gara going to get together? Ooh, I like the drama. I actually really like this more than what I predicted. That's fucking amazing, actually. This has all the bones to be a really good story, actually. Just need to change some things. Like the ages and the weird kind of incest. Later, the four were on their way to the Celestial Kingdom. Something seemed off with Kid-kun. I wonder what, Michiko thought out loud. Kisame replied. Don't worry about it. Now, Salem, about before, you think I'm good looking? Salem chuckled. Yep, best guy I know. The two laughed, leaving Gara and Michiko to lead. Gara rolled his eyes. Fools. They didn't notice Michiko's twins in the bushes behind them. They're lurking. They're stalking. Watching every move you make. Maybe this would be better as something visual, so you could, like, hide the twins in the backgrounds of scenes. I think that would be lots of fun. Chapter 5, Celestial Fight. The team entered the Celestial Kingdom. It took about 20 minutes to get there by train from the Mercy province. Oh, the poor kingdom, Michiko gasped. The kingdom lay in ruin. We must start right away. Salem and Kisame, you gather the dead. Kisame and Salem crookedly smiled. Of course, they said in unison and left. Gaara looked a little concerned. You sure they should be alone? Of course. Now we should get to work, Michiko said, patting her eyes. Gaara looked at her strangely. You have something in your eye? Michiko turned away and huffed. No, I'm fine. Pattering? Is that a word? So patter means to make a repeated light tapping sound. I think she was batting her eyelashes? That makes sense. Also, why is everyone kind of low-key trying to cheat on everyone? Michiko out here batting her eyelashes at Gaara even though she's in a relationship with Kid. Kid and Gaara were blushing after seeing each other. And it kind of sounds like Gaara might have a thing for Michiko as well. Like, goddamn. Meanwhile, Salem and Kisame were watching from a distance. Michiko, you dick-ass, you have a boyfriend, Salem said under her breath. Kisame chuckled. You're not much better. That's the worst she's done. You've done far worse. Salem grinned. True. Besides, I think Gaara has a thing for Kid anyways. They both laughed as they continued to look for bodies. Michiko used her healing powers to heal people. Gaara used his sand to move boulders out of the way. By the end of the day, they saved many people. There were still more to be saved, though. For the next week, the four helped more and more with very little sleep. On the last day, just as they were saving the last person, Michiko was attacked. You again, she screamed as she saw her older siblings. Michiko's team were shocked. They're back, Gaara said. Salem grabbed Kisame, who was as shocked as an electric fence. I can't say I'm surprised we skipped past them fixing the city and taking care of people. And so the twins are her older siblings. But that could change again at a moment's notice. Yes, we're back all right, they said. The male threw out an ice attack, while the female used her hair to attack. Michiko dodged again, just barely. She yelled, "Take off your hoods!" The twins' reply yelled, "We will not do as you say, bitch girl." Hoods? What did their hoods have to do with anything? Gaara attacked them with his sand. The twins tried to dodge, but got badly cut up. Michiko worked up enough energy to shoot a beam of light at them. They dodged. Salem stuck up from behind and stabbed their sister in the back. She screamed. "Sister, no!" the brother yelled. Kisame attacked him with a shark sword while the boy was distracted. He fell to the ground. Before they could capture the twins, the ground collapsed into an underground tunnel. They got up and ran away, the boy freezing the entrance behind them as not to be followed. Salem grunted. How convenient. Michiko whimpered, and Gaara tried to comfort her. Hey, it's okay. We'll get them next time. Michiko smiled. Thank you, Gaara. She hugged him. Gaara hugged back with a blank look on his face. Kisame looked bored. We better get home now. I'm so done here. I'm actually a lot more into this than I think I should be. I love this. And the drama that's going to follow the whole thing between Gaara, Kid, and Michiko, I hope it's good. I want drama. Chapter 6. Love and Fate. Back at home at last. Aisu looked happy. Hello. You bring back any hot guys or ladies? Felicia was still trying to get over Aisu's sexual interests. How? Michiko smiled wide. No, we didn't find someone for you, but we did save as many as we could. Aisu glared and frowned. Sons of bitches, she said under her breath so they couldn't hear. Felicia grinned. Nice job, guys. Now go home and get ready for school. It starts in 3 days. Aisu spoke up. I need a package delivered to Kid. I'll bring it since I live with him, Michiko said. Felicia stopped her. We need to talk for a second. It's important. I'll bring it then, Gaara offered. Ooh, drama! I'm so excited. Thank you. Now the three of you get out so we may speak, Bose just said. Gaara took the package and left with Salem and Kisame. Michiko sighed. So, what do you need? Aisu and Felicia looked at each other and then back at Michiko. We can sense you're pregnant with a demon. God damn it! Felicia said. Michiko gasped. I am? How? Well, actually, Aisu slapped her. I know it's possible, but it's not Kid's child. We know you fucked a week ago. Don't say it like that. But we got this feeling sooner than that. Michiko was startled. But how? Wait, what did you say about knowing? Felicia stopped her. Don't question a goddamn sage. Anyway, the demon baby. Michiko broke out again. But I'm an angel! Isa yelled back at her. We fucking know! Shut your mouth! Felicia facepawed. Anyway, it seems to be a spawn of your sin. Tell me, have you done anything like, say, flirt with someone you're not in a relationship with? Michiko sweated. Well, you see, I've been kind of flirting with Gara, even though I'm with Kid-kun. Gara doesn't seem interested, though. Isu said, doesn't matter. She waved her green flipper. Still counts. Okay. That could be interesting, actually. Angels getting pregnant with demons when they sin. I actually like that idea a lot. And yeah, Michiko, you shouldn't be flirting with anyone when you're in a relationship. That's still cheating! While the sages continued to talk with Michiko, Gara went and dropped off the package. On the way, he bumped into Maka and Sol, who exited Death the Kid's house. Maka smiled in glee. Hey, Gara-sama, how are you? Gara smiled. Good, I'm dropping this off for Kid, he said, holding up the package. Oh, that's cool, Maka said. We were just visiting since you and Michiko have been gone for the past week. He seemed lonely. Anyways, we gotta go. Come on, Sol. Don't want to be late for the meeting. Sol cocked his head and smiled. Later, dude. He'll be glad to see you, he said, wiggling his eyebrows. Gara found this odd, but brushed it off. Gara knocked on the door, and Kid opened it. Did you forget something, Maka? Oh, it's you, Gara, Kid blushed. God, he's so unsymmetrical, yet so hot at the same time, he thought. Gara noticed. Are you okay, Kid? Gara asked. I'm fine. Please come in, Kid said. Gara walked inside. I have a package from the sages for you. He hands the package to Kid. Thank you, Kid said. Kid takes the package. Your unsymmetricality bothers me. Gara frowns. I could fix that if you like. I'll be right back. He goes to the bathroom. Kid blushes madly. He's doing that for me? Snap out of it, he yelled at himself silently. He opened the package to find a harp. How lovely, he said, and began to play. A harp? Realistically, Kid would hate that. Harps are so asymmetrical. Unless it's like a small little handheld one. Those are pretty symmetrical. But seriously, why a harp? Gara came out, a tattoo on the other side of his forehead to match the first. More symmetrical, he asked. Death nodded. More symmetrical. You are good at playing that, Gara complimented Kid. Kid blushed. Thanks, Gara looked at him. You know, you're pretty cute. Kid blushed more. Really? Yes. Gara moved closer to Kid, causing him to blush. Gara kissed Kid on the cheek. We should hang out soon. Kid swallowed hard. Yeah, we should. Gara smiled. I'm sorry, I must go. See you soon, cutie. Gara left, leaving Kid in bliss. Back at the office, the sages finished talking to Michiko. The deed is done, Isu suddenly said. Michiko was confused. Excuse me? Felicia sweated. Oh, nothing. Just remember, the baby be taught and changed to save the earth. Now just go home, dear. Bye-bye. Isu put in, remember to find me a hot dude or chick. Michiko rolled her eyes and left. Oh my god, did they plan that? Do the sages want Gara and Kid to get together? And why? I like this drama. I'm like weirdly on the edge just waiting for shit to go down even though this story's a joke fic. It's got me hella interested in everything that's going on. As Michiko left, Felicia turned to Isu. Will you stop asking people to get you whores? Isu's tail twitched. I'm not saying that, is all Isu said. And the mood was ruined. Bad Isu, get on top of the fridge! And you're getting the hose! Chapter 7, School Days Part 1. Michiko glided into her house. Hello, Kid-kun, she said sweetly. Kid looked up at her from the harp. Hey there, symmetrical girl, he smiled. I see you got the sage's gift. Do you like it? Michiko cheerily asked. Kid smiled, flinching a bit. Yeah, I do. Gara dropped it off earlier. I heard. I'm glad you like it, Michiko said, not suspecting a thing. It's getting late, baby. Let's go to bed. Kid and Michiko went to their bedroom. Michiko rolled over to face him. Kid-kun, I love you. Kid looked at her, smiling with dead eyes. I love you too. Is something wrong, Kid-kun? Your eyes look sad. Michiko became concerned. No, dear, I'm fine. Just get some sleep, Kid responded. Michiko was still concerned, but blew it off. They went to sleep. The next day arrived at school at Subiti no Ai High School. I said that so wrong. I just know I did. Michiko and Kid met up with Maka and Sol. Hey, Michiko said. It's been a while. Heh. Yeah, Sol said. Sup, Maka said. God damn it. Oh god, what does that translate to? 1 second. Okay, good. It just means all the love. I was worried it was going to be another weird sex thing again. That is still a horrible name for a high school. Oh, and is Michiko just not going to tell Kid about the demon baby? That's kind of important info. Also, this love triangle is killing me. I didn't expect it to be dragged out for so many chapters. Granted, these chapters are not long at all, but still, we are only on chapter 7. Usually these joke stories wrap up drama like this in 2. Michiko hugged Maka. We should have a girls' day with Salem, Tamari, and Tsubaki, she proclaimed. Sure, of course, Maka agreed. They all walked to class. Stein was up at the board talking about dissecting again. Maka went over to sit by Tsubaki, Krona, and Tamari. Sol was talking with Kankuro and Blackstar. Michiko was sitting with Salem. How would you like to have a girls' day with Maka, Tsubaki, and Tamari? Michiko asked. Sure, sounds good. Like painting nails and shit, Salem responded. That is correct, my murderous friend. She looked up at Kid, who was sitting with Gara. Salem noticed. What you doing? Michiko sighed. Kid has been acting strange since we got home. Salem, knowing what happened, snickered. What's so funny? Michiko asked angrily. Oh, nothing, Salem said, still snickering. Some friend you are, Salem. Does girl code mean nothing to you? Salem should tell Michiko. Just be like, hey girl, I'm pretty sure Gara and Kid have something going on. Just thought you should know. But maybe she's keeping quiet because she knows Michiko has been flirting with Gara and she's just letting things play out because everyone in this love triangle sucks. I know you have the all-knowing eyes, Salem. Your eyes are red because of it, Michiko sternly said. Trust me, you don't want to know, Salem told her. Girls, quiet down, Stein yelled at them. Chapter 8, School Days Part 2. Michiko and Salem got out of chemistry class and started walking towards trigonometry. Michiko stopped Kid in the hall, who was walking with Gara. Hey, baby, she said, battering her eyes. Hey there, Michiko, Kid said. I gotta go. Come on, Gara. He pushed Gara down the hall. Michiko frowned. What is with him? Salem laughed, choked. Are you okay? Michiko asked. Yeah, I'm fine, Salem responded, trying to gather herself. They met up with Kasame and continued to class. Michiko is blind. Girl, I'm gonna need you to open your eyes and get a clue. Greetings, guys, said the teacher, Sensei Kobayashi. I hope you don't mind. I had to bring along my daughter, Riza, along. It's bring your child to work today, he said. Yay, Daddy, Riza exclaimed. These people are so big. Michiko laughed. Salem and Kasame forced themselves to grin. Michiko patted Riza's head. How cute. They each went to their seats in the back. Salem sat oddly close to Kasame as usual, and Michiko began daydreaming. She was only interrupted by Riza shoving a picture in her face. Flowers, she cheered. Michiko smiled. How lovely. Meanwhile, Gara and Kid had an off period. Kid-kun, we should tell her, Gara said. I know, but I don't know how, Kid responded. Gara chuckled and put his arm around Kid. It'll be alright. You'll find a way. Gara kissed Kid's forehead and then his lips. Kid blushed. Thank you, Gara-kun. I love you, Gara said. And I love you too, said Kid. They continued walking down the hall. Yo, for real, I might draw a ship art of these two, because it would be so funny. Should I draw ship art of Gara and Kid? And should I design them a fan kid? I think what makes this funnier for me is I have no idea what Gara's personality is like. So when I finally get around to watching Naruto, I feel like looking back on this story is going to give me whiplash and it'll be even funnier. Chapter 9, Principal's Office. Class almost ended. That's when the principal called down Salem. Miss Sato, please come down to my office now. Michiko sighed. What did you do now? I left like 30 ostriches in his office, Salem laughed. Walk me there? Michiko face-palmed. Fine, just so you don't kill anyone. They walked to the office, passing Orochimaru and Medusa making out in the hallway. There are so many weird ships in this school, Salem said. I never noticed, Michiko said. Salem glared. You never notice anything, you dumbass. Oh my god, Orochimaru and Medusa. I've learned apparently Orochimaru is a bit of a creep but comes off really predatory in the show, and that upsets me greatly, because my first reaction to seeing this character was, damn, he's kinda hot! This is homophobic, I'm going to sue. They walked into the principal's office. Why are there so many ostriches here? He said. Salem chuckled. I thought you could use a friend, Mr. Yugiyasha, though the pamphlet said there would only be a few of them. Wait, that's your name? Michiko asked. Yugiyasha nodded. Yeah, that's right. Yugi Muto and Inuyasha are my parents. Anyway, ostriches. Get them out. Yes, sir, Salem said, holding back laughter. Shall I save some meat for you? Yes, I'd like that, Yugiyasha said. Oh, so random fanchild, okay. Yugi and Inuyasha is a wild pair. Don't know how I feel about it. Cause yes, technically Inuyasha looks like a 15-year-old boy, but he's still like 200 years old. Michiko and Salem walked out of the room. Salem contemplated. You ever get the feeling people are watching us and like making fun of us and shit? Michiko looked at her funny. Are you high? Salem shook her head. Forget it. Michiko turned away. I gotta go home. Bye. Bye-bye, Salem waved. As Michiko flew away, Salem turned and opened a door to a closet to get her knife collection. I fucking knew it, she yelled, and proceeded to cackle in glee. In there, Gara and Kid were making out. Damn it, Salem, Kid said. Don't tell Michiko. I want to tell her. We'll do it together, Gara said. Now? Kid questioned. Why not? Gara said. Kid nods. Okay. Salem's eyes light up and evilly grinned. Where is she? And we're finally getting to the reveal. Also, we totally forgot about the demon baby plot. It hasn't been brought back up since. Kinda sad. That could have added some drama. Chapter 10. Cafe Mayhem. Kid, Gara, and Salem walked to the house. Salem turned to Kid and Gara. So, like, how do you frickle frackle? She asked. Frickle frackle! That's what I'm calling sex from now on. Frickle frackle. We didn't fuck. We didn't have sex. We frickle frackled. Kisame suddenly popped up out of a puddle on the ground. Oh my god, Salem, you can't just ask people how they frickle frackle. Gara and Kid were shocked. Yeah, Salem, gosh, Kid said. Salem giggled. Well, anyway, let's keep going. I want to see Michiko's reaction. Oh, so everyone is against Michiko in this situation. That's the perfect plot to turn Michiko, their strongest fighter, against them and have her join her siblings. Or even go on her own and wreck everyone's shit. Meanwhile, Michiko was at the iCafe eating a pink cupcake. She flapped her wings a bit. This is so good, she squealed. Shadow the Hedgehog came out dressed in a maid outfit. Would you like anything else, he asked. All of a sudden, Sonic the Hedgehog burst through the door, also in a maid's outfit. Ah, no you won't, I will. Shadow and Sonic got into a fistfight. What are Sonic and Shadow doing here? Hey, I thought this was a Soul Eater Naruto crossover. Get the hedgehogs out of here. Though, hey, that actually reminded me, where are Liz and Patty? You know, kids' weapons? Do they just not exist for this story? Sensei Kobayashi was there, filming the fight. Michiko gasped. Sensei Kobayashi, what are you doing here? Kobayashi continued filming. I'm having lunch with Headmaster Yugiyasha. We're discussing a promotion. Could you watch Riza for me? Sure, Michiko said delightfully. As Shadow and Sonic were dragged to another room, Michiko's twins appeared. Sup, bitch? Michiko gasped and protected Riza. Stay back, Riza. Yes, Michiko-sama. Michiko couldn't see it, but Riza had a devilish smile. Everyone is against Michiko! Everyone is out for her fucking blood. Nobody in this story is on her side. Good lord. You will not hurt my baby, even if it is a demon, Michiko yelled. A demon baby, the man said. Michiko nodded. Well, fuck this then, the woman said. The men said, the baby will eat you from the inside. They both left. Eat me from the inside, Michiko questioned. All of a sudden, a blonde girl with raccoon eyes popped up. Boobs, she yelled, groping Michiko. She bolted out of the cafe. Damn it, Jersey, Michiko yelled. Oh hey, demon baby plot is back. Still haven't told anyone else about it. Should probably do that. Chapter 11, Out of the Closet. Author's note, this chapter is dedicated to my best friend, Jepsy Katana Panda, because it's her birthday this week. Happy birthday, Jesse. Jeffsy? Hope you liked the chapter, and to all the haters out there, fuck off. Though we got a My Immortal type author's note. How nice. How does flirting even get you fucking pregnant? Like, god damn it, Michiko, Maka said. Michiko was getting her nails painted with Maka, Tsubaki, and Salem. Michiko flipped the air. I don't know. You were told by the raccoon and penguin how. As an angel, if you sin, you get pregnant and with a demon baby. Salem groaned, shut up, dick and murder face. Everyone looked at her. Tsubaki questioned, excuse me? Salem paused for a few seconds. I'm sorry, I don't know where that came from. Damn, Salem, chill out. Michiko got up. I need a whiz. She left for the bathroom. Salem turns to the other two. She's pregnant. We know. Demon baby? Maka and Tsubaki said. Salem nods. Yep, remember kids, don't get pregnant or you will die. And on Wednesdays, we wear pink, Princess Peach said next to the three. Salem turned and gave her a weird look, then turned back to her friends. Gar and Kid are fucking. The other two nod again. Again, we know. Is she aware? Salem shook her head. Nope, she's as dumb as ever. Michiko came back. Hello. Hey, Salem said. I'm done. Come on, shorty, let's go. They all walked outside. Purple puppy started raiding the sky. The strange eyes on the buildings blinked. These things creep me out, Michiko said. Salem picked up a puppy and petted it. I'm gonna call it Kenzie. No, name it Helicopter, Michiko said. Everyone gave her a strange look. Sorry, Michiko apologized. These chapters are definitely getting more nonsensical. The other chapters before this were ridiculous, but they still had some sense of seriousness, if that makes sense. Like, the author was trying to make it look like a serious story while also making it ridiculous. But that is being lost as the chapters continue and we're just getting into nonsensical bullshit. They all went back to the car. They went to Michiko's house. Michiko was confused. Where's Kid and Gara? Oh shit, I almost forgot I locked Kid and Gara in the sex dungeon! I mean basement! Salem screeched, running to the door. She opened it and let the two out. Michiko, they have something to tell you. Gara and Kid glared at Salem, then turned to Michiko. Michiko, we're gay for each other, they said. Michiko gasped. See, this is how I was expecting things to go. 7 chapters ago. But no, it was dragged out for quite a bit, actually. Chapter 12. Trouble. Bitch, what? Michiko yelled. Me and Kin-kun are dating, Gara repeated. Yeah, fucking great. Put some pants on already. I am done with seeing your 100% all beef thermometers already, Salem said. Damn DNA rifles and stinky. God damn it. Stinky pickles. Why would you call... Listen, there's a lot of things to call a penis. Those 3 things that you just listed are not any of them. Also, why were they naked when they came out of the basement? They didn't even bother to put clothes on? Jesus Christ. Didn't even bother trying to cover up when the door was open. They just kind of let it happen. Now calm Harold and Janice, Salem, Kid-kun said. Don't tell me to calm my tits. Tell Michiko to calm her tits, Salem told the duo. They turned to see Michiko passed out. Shit, they all said. She passed out from shock and no one noticed. Damn, Michiko needs some new friends. And to not flirt with people when she's in a relationship. Also, when I first read this, I didn't understand what that line, now calm Harold and Janice, Salem. I didn't understand what that meant at first, but it just clicked. She named her breasts. One of them's Harold, the other one's Janice. That's what that meant. Oh, good lord. The 3 brought Michiko to the sages. Is she dead? Nope. Drunk as fuck, Felicia said. Drunk? Bitch, when did this happen? Aisu asked. Beats me. She doesn't drink. Angel, remember? Salem responded. Well then, Aisu slapped Michiko. Get up, dumbass! She woke up. What happened? Gara told her. You passed out after we said we were gay. He put his arm around Kid. Michiko sighed. Oh, right. Well, I guess I could find someone else, she whimpered. Salem suddenly chimed in. Wait, school starts in 10 minutes. Oh shit, the other 3 say. They rushed to school. Kid, Gara, and Michiko rushed to class. I'll be right there, Michiko yelled, paint can in her hands. Damn. I'm sad it wasn't as dramatic as a fallout as I was hoping for. We're just kind of moving on. Meanwhile, Yugiyasha was at his office. The secretary peeked her head in. Sir, Salem is causing trouble again. Yugiyasha sighed. Fine, go and get her and send her in. The secretary nodded and left. Yugiyasha paused for a second, then picked up a picture of Salem. Why do you have a picture of Salem? Oh, what will I do with you? He chuckled. My beautiful, sexy, sly vixen. Hey, let's not do that. Chapter 13, Advances of a School Teacher. No. Salem sits in Yugiyasha's office. Why do you think you're here, Miss Sato? Because I spray painted dicks on the walls? Correct. And why did you do it? Because my hormones are raging and Kisame's been busy. I see, Yugiyasha grinned and stood up. You know, Miss Sato, you are a very sexy woman. It's not right for him to do such a thing to a beautiful person. No, goddess such as yourself. That is a child, Yugiyasha! Back! Back, I say! Salem blushed. Yugiyasha, please, dear goddess, let me look at you. Are you over 18? No. Bad. That's gross. I turned 18 a week ago. Perfect. I hope you don't mind me doing this, goddess. Yugiyasha pushed Salem up against the wall. Salem giggled. I don't mind at all. Suddenly, Michiko burst in through the door. I got a new boyfriend. His name is Nano. A dark blue hedgehog with dark red stripes stand beside her. Hello, he said. I'm Nano, the son of Shadow and Sonic. What the fuck is going on? I don't have much commentary for this. I'm just flabbergasted. That's so cool, Salem screeched, and she, Michiko, and Nano walked out of the room. Yugiyasha just stood there and looked all depressed, cock-blocked by a furry. Chapter 14, Ice Cream Frack. Michiko held hands with Nano while walking down the hallway while eating big chocolate popsicles. These are so good, Nano said. Michiko agreed. Salem had a small banana popsicle. I prefer the small one. The Asian guy who gave it to me was kind of cute, she said. I prefer the big black guy we got, Michiko said. Whoa, pause. I don't like that. Feels like it's verging on racism and me no likey. They turned the corner to find Kid and Gara making out in the hallway. Oh, hey guys, Michiko called. They didn't pay any attention to her. I'll pay you $20 to do the frick-frack, Salem said. Gara and Kid turned to her. Deal, they both said. Salem dragged them to the closet. Nano turned to his girlfriend. So, how's the baby? He asked, rubbing her belly. It's doing well. I can feel it getting stronger. What will you name it? Jessica if it's a girl, Christopher if it's a boy. Nice names, my dear angel. They kissed passionately, more passionately than when Michiko and Kid had kissed. So, we're just kind of skimming over the demon baby. I'm going to have so much fun reworking this story. Gar and Kid had just done the frick-frack. Nice work, guys, Salem. Put away the camera. You are cheap strippers. Thanks, the couple said. A kid ran by and yelled to Salem. Kisame was killed. He was hit by a truck before disappearing. Salem dramatically fell. No! Why are you so concerned? Gara asked. You were about to fuck the principal, Kid said. Okay, yeah, everything after chapter 10 is just complete nonsense. I'll just power through the last 4 chapters. They're super short anyhow, and since it's all just random nonsense thrown together, there's no point in stopping to comment about the weird shit going on. Chapter 15, End. How'd you know I was gonna fuck the principal? Salem asked. It's obvious, Gara and Kid said. Don't make me blackmail you, Salem threatened. Suddenly, Michiko's twins came in. Sup, guys? Oh hey, how's Marheaven doing? Salem and the boys asked. Pretty well. The chess pieces are making great progress. They took off their cloaks to reveal themselves as Rapunzel and Gearmon, a knight and a bishop. We came to say that Michiko had the demon baby. They handed the child to Salem. She died in childbirth. Nano died of a heart attack due to the loss of his love. Oh, sweet, free child. I'm gonna cook it and turn it into cocaine, Salem said gleefully. Yugiyasha burst through the window. I shall join you. Sweet, Salem cheered. Bedroom, now. They went to the bedroom and did the sex. Then the house burst into flames and everyone died. Chapter 16, Revival. The next day everyone was revived. What the fuck just happened? Salem asked. Rapunzel scratched her head. Beats me. Michiko's god baby revived us, Kid said. Gara coughed. Dude, you shouldn't even died. You're death. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Girom, Yasha burst through the door. Salem, babe, are you alright, my love? Yes, my sweet, sweet teacher, Salem said. They started Frenching. Girom cringed. Ew, dude, stop. Rapunzel twitched. Yeah, bitches, I may just have to kill you. Kid slapped her. Nope. Me kill. Gara chuckled. Babe, please, let's just go to the bedroom. Riza fell through the roof. Fuck that baby, I should have killed it first. She kidnapped the baby and ran off. Damn it, not again, Salem yelled and chased after Riza. The blind raccoon girl popped up and groped Rapunzel. Boobs! Rapunzel killed her and laughed. Giram laughed. Serves her right. Jesus Christ. Chapter 17. Walking. Salem and Rapunzel were walking down the street, and I swear I was so high that I thought I was a red and brown squirrel, and pissed off Giram so much, Rapunzel said. Salem just stared at the big-breasted conehead. I swear, I can picture you with a Toki voice. I'd much rather have an Eevee voice, Rapunzel said. Yeah, Eevee is cool, Salem agreed. So, any good pranks lately? Yeah, I put Giram in a hamburger moon outfit last week. He looked like meatloaf, Rapunzel responded. Yeah, Sailor Moon is really good. Salem and Rapunzel began to sing. Fighting evil by moonlight, winning love by daylight, never running from a real fight. She is the one named Sailor Moon. That is so fetch, Rapunzel said. Stop trying to make fetch happen, Salem told Rapunzel. Boo, you whore. Suddenly, Yugiyasha pulled up in his black-winged Mercedes with a license plate that said 666 on it. Get in, losers, we're going shopping, he winked at Salem. Salem sighed. Remember, it's not my fault you're, in love with me. Chapter 18. Dick Muggler. Sailor Rapunzel and Yugiyasha all arrived at the mall. Michiko's demon baby was there. Sup, my bitches, he screamed. Children and adults ran away screaming. Who the fuck are you? Rapunzel yelled. My name is Dick Muggler. I came here to fuck bitches and chew bubblegum, the child said. Oh, he pulled out his butt and mooned everyone. A knight called Phantom stabbed... Nope. No, we're not reading that. Gay, Phantom's friend Peta said. What the fuck is going on? Rapunzel asked. Then a bishop named Ian came to kill Rapunzel. Phantom cheered. Congrats, Ian. Promotion, you're a knight now. Salem face-palmed. These chess pieces are mass murderers. Yugiyasha slapped her ass. Calm down, Dr. Roxo. Salem looked at him strangely. What? Sorry, love, Yugiyasha said. And that is the end of Rose Angel. The first 10 chapters I weirdly enjoyed, and I could see this being a half-decent story if it was rewritten. And some things were changed, like the ages being the biggest change that should be made. And the last 9 chapters were just random nonsense with no real direction. The author was probably getting bored of updating this and just started writing the most random, weird shit they could think of before just quitting entirely. I'm definitely going to be redesigning Michiko and designing all the other characters and throwing out ideas for a rewrite. This story could genuinely be so good, and I've got ideas, and they want out. But anyways, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you like my content and want to support me, check out my Patreon, Ko-fi, and Threadless account where I sell shit. Don't forget to check out all my other social medias too. I have DeviantArt, Blue Sky, Unveil, Wattpad, and Artfight. I'm Yuji, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.